Okay, so for this week's Workout Wednesday, I'll give you a couple of tips and tricks that I found that made it useful when putting this all together. So one of the tricks was these sort types being dynamic. So the first thing I'll do is create a parameter. And to make it easier when I'm writing the formulas that are going to consume the parameter, I like to go ahead and have values be something that's pretty easy and quick to type out without any spaces, and then change the display name. This is just by setting up a string parameter and then clicking list, and you can type in those values. In order for it to actually do something, I've got sort by field in ascending order from sort type do with custom aggregation. Sort type do is a case statement that consumes the sort type parameter that we just looked at. So when it's ascending, I just do the sum of the profit. When it's descending, I do the negative sum of the profit. And then for alphabetical, at first I was thinking that for each character, like if I only did the first character, that I would have to do the first, second, third, fourth in order for it to actually be alphabetic. But that's not actually true. So I didn't actually need to do the mid select. Just doing ASCII on its own will return the ASCII value for the first character. So I didn't really need to start doing this. I was thinking I was going to have to do a couple characters. So anyway, and then for ZA, you just do negative. Again, just positive and negative values. Then once you have that on, it makes it pretty easy then to apply that sort. And that's pretty much it. There's not a big complicated trick to it. Another thing that is forgotten a lot, and I see this all the time at work, is these modifications to what you can do with legends. So it doesn't have to set at automatic. Like when it's at automatic, you look at it, how am I going to make this a size that I can actually deal with? Like, what am I supposed to do? You could go from 0, click apply, and have it be whatever it is that you want. So then when I come back to my map here, I get to see those different sizes. I want to make it maybe a little bit more dramatic. Edit sizes. And you look at that. Go OK. I found out about this in the Workout Wednesday a couple weeks ago. It's amazing. For the colors between positive and negative, I see that they were black on the challenge. And what I did is we just took profit and I just duplicated profit, because when I apply formatting like to colors or something to a particular field, it'll follow that field around, right? So I wanted to ensure that that wasn't going to happen. So we just made a duplicate of that field value in order to do a custom diverging color. So underneath color, I did edit colors, custom diverging. I just did black and then white, only 2 steps with the center at 0. For the map too, this is just mostly formatting stuff and default Tableau color, so that was pretty easy. It was, but something that I didn't know you could do until I like, well, why not? Is have dual measures. So all I did was take the exact same latitude and longitude that we had to make the first map with the states, and then the secondary here is what we made circles. And all we did was just make it dual axis, and easy peasy, you're off to the races. You can get things to stack on top of one another. Never done that in a map before, and that's kind of fun. Tooltips. One of the interesting things about the tooltip here was I saw that in the challenge there was this dotted line. I wasn't really sure how to do that. The top and the bottom was relatively simple. So if I come over here to bar and I unhide those sheets, so my naming acronym is always Viz and Tooltips, VIT, space, and then what function it plays. The header was like a KPI that you would make, right? Then the bar chart, and we just set this to entire view to kind of scale. It was the dashed line. So what we did is, you try to bring and publish a blank sheet, it won't. But when you put it inside the Visn tooltip, it does. So all we did here was just go to Format, go to Rows, not Rows, go to here, the doohickey thing, the box, then go to Rows. Then underneath Row Divider is where we select the dotted line thick. That's pretty cool.